detecting multiple enemy signatures, and they're all under the control of the tower. Eliminate the threat.
Hello and welcome back. Today is all about the bird frame, which is obviously Zephyr Prime. She's had a rework. I did do a recent rework video, but I wasn't really trying to find too many other builds. I gave others a quick look at, but nothing too special really. And with the Prime, when it's a Prime, so you've got to give it a good effort, and I believe I have found something interesting. I'm sure others have found this as well. I've already seen a few people that have also come across this and noted this. In fact, it came to me as a suggestion. So basically the general idea is funnel clouds. You are able to now put your damage into the clouds depending on what element you're having. They will proc this element and deal damage of that elemental type. So what would happen if you put corrosive into some of these things? That would probably hit very, very hard. And the end result of this build, because of the amount of damage that you can dish out and how you're able to redirect your damage and your procs, is quite simply, I haven't found the limit of yet. She just keeps going. Surviving is a different issue, so for this build in particular, because of the way I've worked it, I'm using quick thinking. I can't believe I'm actually using quick thinking, as well as Hunter Adrenaline, which is even more just bizarre. I'm basically using a Rage quick thinking attachment onto this build, and the output is, along with Arcane Guardian and Arcane Grace, is a relatively survivable frame, mainly because you're also going to be trying to sort of toggle your damage mitigation using your third ability, Turbulence. So you sort of need to manage taking damage. You can't take too much because Zephyr is still squishy. You also need to make sure that you're using Turbulence to mitigate range damage. Melee attacks will do a lot more as an initial hit. They're a lot more burst damage wise, so you sort of need to manage on how you're going to take your burst damage or your melee hits. As well as you also need to be able to judge what sort of enemy is going to hit you the hardest. So, oh no, I'm low on energy. You need to go and find the little weak dude that will do just enough damage to get your energy back up, but not too much damage where you're going to be on the floor, dying slowly and praying you had a Trinity with you. So it's a bit of a complex build of where it's a lot of managing. It's a bit of micromanaging you've got to do. You've got to keep an eye on your timers, your energy pool, because I won't lie, I've completely tanked efficiency, but it works. It's quite an interesting build. I've still got to do a lot of playing around with it, but once I sort of get the hang of it, I will definitely let you guys know on just how far it is able to go. So far I've taken it to about 3.5 hours in MOT, which is, for a Zephyr, I would say that's bloody good. And your overall damage output, because of the way it works, along with the fact that I'm using Arcoplasmor, it's yeah, she doesn't really care for too much of what's in front of her. Just as a quick demonstration, this is basically 6 corrupted heavy guns at level 155. That's all tornadoes with a corrosive proc. Doesn't really look too impressive. You can see some of them taking some pretty hefty damage, but their armour is looking pretty low, so if I put it out again, and they all disappear. So the main build I am using is Rejuvenation, just to help with the health management. Power Drift, Prime Continuity, Blind Rage, Hunter Adrenaline, Vitality, Quick Thinking, Funnel Clouds, the Augment, Augur Message, and Primed Flow. Augur Message is great for 1, the duration, 2, due to the fact that you have completely tanked efficiency, you can get some pretty hefty shield out of it, which does actually help. Now, I do obviously still have my Jetstream build. I have changed it slightly. I've removed Primed Vigor in replacement of Augur Message for the duration. 2, because I couldn't be asked putting another former on. This works well enough. I am looking to get an Arcane Energized because that would work a lot better on this build. Anyway, that's me. Thank you very much, and I'll see you pretty darn soon. Ta-ra!